Hello everyone, Wolf 20 here or Firebird depending on where you're watching this. And today we have another tutorial. I am going to go over stim packs and medical equipment that you can make from biochems. Okay, so around the galaxy, around the planets, there are medical service droids. Republic or Imperial depending on what side you're on. These stims. Now these are level 71 because I'm max level, but I don't use these. The reason why I don't use these is because these expire, and there's vastly less time than the stims you can craft.
You are fit for duty. Return to your
For
post.
example, this stim right here. This stim gives me the same thing
Stand by for examination and
and then
suggested products.
some of the normal supplied versatile stim.
You are fit for duty.
I
Return to your post.
crafted my max level as I can stims. I am a master biochem on another character on this server. So I can craft my stims for mostly nothing. But when you start out, you may not have these level stims. So how do you make them? I will show you. And it is not as hard as you think it is. Yes, it requires a little bit more work, but if you do it, you will have a major advantage and your stems will not die on death. That is what
Please use all
these
products
stems
only
do
as
from the
intended.
medical droid. Now, obviously, we're not using the other stems that I made because it is high level and it is, well, one, high level, and two, we don't want to cheese the game as much. So we are only using the stems provided from the droids in our playthrough.
Be well.
So, like the other classes, you have your biochem. If you decide to go that, you have your bioanalysis and you have your diplomacy. Diplomacy gives medical equipment, biochem gives biochemical samples and compounds. It also allows you to get medical equip a specific a special kind of medical equipment that is not the normal medical equipment. When you are crafting your stems, you will start out with these, your green ones. As you can see, the medical equipment for green is there. And you have premium curious cell crafts. How do you get cell crafts? You go here under your cell crafts tab, and you have different kinds of medical different kinds of materials that is required to craft these. Now, this is where it gets a little complicated, so bear with me. It is worth it, I promise you. The next one requires the next level of the same thing. The only difference is you have one extra material you need to use. The premium curious cell craft, which we discussed right here. The same thing applies to the artifact curious cell craft. Now, I'm going to say this. I have credits so I can buy these if I need to. But if you have time and patience, you can get the materials on your own. You just have to play a game of how many times are you going to send it out and how many when you're crafting, you really do a lot of math and you multiply stuff to figure out how much you need of X amount of materials. Now, if you like crafting, that is absolutely fine. You go ham. I do it when I need to, personally. So when you start out, you will start at grade 1. This is now I've already bought the quarter million costing upgrade on my all my crew skills on this character, as I have for the other character that I was on, which was my arms tech. So basically, when you go to craft something, it will have the required amount and the premium and the amount of time it takes. Once again, keep in mind that if you have level 50 companions, you will get 75% time efficiency and 75% crit rate. I do not have a character that I can use on this character that is an example for having a high amount of bonuses, but I can pull one out. I just have to do this. Now, obviously, you can't. Not every companion is available to me, as you can see, as you saw. But I do have an extensive number of shit. Abandon, yes. But basically, I have an extensive number of companions. So, okay. So, once again, your thing is a lot longer. And as you can see, 53 minutes and 7 seconds for the max levels thing compared to 13 minutes and 25 seconds for the max thing. Level is very important. You want to level your companions to level 50. That is a major thing when you go to craft. If you have level 50 characters, you will be saving a lot of time. And to give you a rough idea, invasion forces for war supplies for guilds are 4 hours. Almost 4 hours for one thing at level 1. Whereas for someone like Bet, which is level 50, it's only an hour. So make sure you level up your characters thoroughly. I will go over how the how you can upgrade, how you can get your characters higher level in another video as soon. Uh, all right, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. That is everyone.